Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing, and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 569 today. I want to talk a little bit more about AI. I spoke a little bit about it yesterday in using your 404 page, and it just sort of triggered a few things. I thought it'd be good to have a conversation about them. I I see a lot going through at the moment about jobs being lost because AI is coming in, and I think I saw it. Yeah, I did. Price Waterhouse Coopers (PwC) are supposedly laying off a whole heap of junior auditors because they've got AI and AI is taking their jobs supposedly. Um, and it made me think like, well, yeah, that was bound to happen, really, wasn't it? I mean, we saw it coming. uh, I know that I did interviews with people 12 months, 18 months ago now, and the comment was learn how to use AI, become the aficionado in using AI, because when it comes along and AI can take all of the information that you're using and pulling together and spit it out, that job's going to be an AI job. And yeah, the opportunity then was to understand AI and learn how to use it and learn how to program it. I think we're still seeing it. I think we're seeing some of those jobs going, some of those tasks going. I know even within my own organization, my own business, there are things that I might have done myself, or maybe I would have got a VA to do, that I can now just throw through ChatGPT or one of the GPTs, one of the AI bots, and say, hey, do this for me. And it does it. And that's fine. The point is that I still have to get someone to put it through the AI. I still have to get someone to use the GPT that I've created to do this job. I still need to have someone check the information to make sure it's correct. And there is the opportunity for people. It's not to actually do the grunt work anymore, that piece of the grunt work. Let your AI do all of that. That's the boring stuff. That's the rinse and repeat stuff that honestly, and I've seen it within my own organization. I'm sure you guys have seen it as well. You do it so often that, yes, it becomes rote and you shouldn't be making your mistakes, but it's so boring and it's so repetitive that sometimes it just slides because it's like, I just don't want to do that today. And sometimes the quality slides because yeah, I'm just going to do it because it just does it. And then you don't check it. You don't go through and double check it. You don't read it and you don't make sure that it looks right. And all of those things that go with it. Whereas AI can help you take a whole heap of information, put it all together, package it up, and then spit it out at you. You've still got to check it though. You've still got to make sure it looks right. For example, I wrote a GPT that takes the transcripts of these videos, listens to the transcripts or reads the transcripts, and then gives me the summaries and the names and such. Now, sometimes I know that the descriptions and stuff that I put up will look a little AI-ish. I still go through and check them. When we put them up, I still go through and check them, and I copy and paste them in. I still go through and check them and make sure that they read right, that it hasn't done stupid things like put em dashes, that it's not using words that I wouldn't necessarily use, that it wouldn't say things that I wouldn't necessarily say. AI can make some fairly big assumptions when it does things. I'm not going to lie, I argue with AI a fair bit too. So is AI taking over our jobs? I think it's replacing parts of our jobs. I think our jobs are going to be, and by our jobs, I mean support people and VAs and people who do service work specifically and work online specifically. Um, I think it's going to make our lives easier. I think we have to evolve as business owners and people who do work to use these tools more effectively, and to be the people who say, yeah, you want to use AI in your business, no worries, I can help you do that. Not, no, you don't want AI, you want me to do this for you. You really want to be helping people automate and stepping up and doing those sorts of things. Now, I just know I said to you that just then that AI lies, and yesterday I said AI lies. I was actually having a conversation with someone who shall remain nameless, and we were talking about. I said, oh look, I'll just throw that through AI or Chat GPT and see this sum we were trying to do. I said, I'll just throw it into Chat GPT and see what it tells me. Just be careful. Its numbers are really bad. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've actually seen it. You'd think of all the things that AI could get right, working with numbers and working with formulas, it would get right. And yet I have seen it come up with something and I've looked at the result and gone, that's not right. And when I've questioned, oh, well, I did it this way. But that's not how that formula works. Oh, yes, 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 you're correct. That's not how that formula works. I'll do it properly this time. So just be aware that sometimes when you are using AI, the information it's giving out is not necessarily correct. Why is that? It's a large language model. It takes in a whole heap of input from all over the internet, pretty much, and says, okay, so this guy says this, and this guy says this, and this guy says this, and it pulls it all together. It says, okay, consensus says that this is the correct thing, I don't even know how it does it, but it takes all of the information, mashes it together, makes an assessment, says this is based on all of the information, this is how it goes. Now, if you don't know the answer and you don't know the process in which and how to get to that answer, it is likely you're going to say, okay, that looks right, I'll use that. Just be aware that sometimes the majority of the information out there to answer a question is not correct. I see it a lot in the tech industry. I see it a lot in what I do. I want to fix this problem. Oh yeah, this is how we fix this problem. And everyone goes, yeah, this is how I fix this problem. And then that one problem, that one answer gets copied across to a whole heap of forums and then a whole heap of websites and then a whole heap of articles. And then all of a sudden AI says, well, this has got so many references, I'm going to use that. And it's like, but that answer was wrong. The core answer of that was wrong. And now you've taken that and now you're telling me to go and do it. And yep, sometimes I get bitten by it and sometimes I look at it and go, that doesn't look right. And I'll question it. Where did you get the information from? How did you get to here? Wouldn't we be looking over here for this sort of thing? And oh, let me go and find that information. And then it will start to pull the information out. And I can start to craft my questions more appropriately to dig down into the answer. So I may not know how to get to the end point when I start, but I know how to, the best skill I have developed with AI is crafting the questions that I ask. Where do I start? And then how do I dig down to get out to get to the right answer, to get to the most correct answer? Sometimes there's no one right answer. Sometimes it's just a more correct answer. So with AI, guys, is it going to take our jobs? What do you guys think? I would love to know. Are you seeing it starting to do more and more in your industry, in your segment of the industry? How are you evolving to handle that? If you are using AI, what are the challenges you've had? Have you done things like create custom GPTs to handle the repetitive tasks that you do? With those custom GPTs, I'm not talking about Chat GPT specifically, but I'm sure you can do them in other engines as well. With those specific packages, what's the accuracy of the information coming out of it? Are you happy with it? Do you find that you have to correct it more often than not? Are you finding that it evolves as you start training it better? It's evolving. I'm really interested to know where we are 18 months, 2 years down the track into AI and its proliferation throughout our industries, our lives. What are you finding? Is it working for you? Is it not? Is it taking your work? Is it making your life easier? Let me know. Alrighty, let me know wherever you are watching or listening to this video in the comments. Come across to my community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Join the conversation there. If there are any questions, comments, feedbacks, if there's something I've said that you disagree with, let me know. If there's something that raised a question that I didn't answer, I would love to know what that question is so I can help you out. Again, just leave them in the comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. And if this video has been of use to you, why not share it with a friend? Give it a like. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. Thanks. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.